Wagwan in the barn, everyone. Hope everyone is well. Let me just double check that everything's Gucci. Furthermore, hopefully the chat opens up when I open this app like yesterday. Experimente. No, it didn't. Oh, it did. Let's go. So that's what we do. We open the app just after we go live now. And it should all sync. I hope everyone is well. If you're inside, say hello. Maybe I should trigger fake message. Hi, bro. Thank you for joining. Dan, pick up yourself on Twitch. I'm assuming that we're live. Good audio. That's good. That's good. Everything seems good. Let me just double check that we're live on YouTube. Don't think we are. Why are we not live on YouTube? Oh no, we are live. Let's go. Let's go. Mushrooms in the chat. Cups of teas in the chat. Mushrooms. Little snails on their head in the chat. Right, let's just get straight into the game. We're not going to be doing a long stream, or we're going to do a very long stream, depending on the plans, how they go. Let's blunder a pawn. Just blundered a pawn off the bat. It's not great. But we got some good development for it, at the very least. Now he's got a problem. Where's he going to castle? Just keep developing. Take this off. Okay. So he gives me the pawn back. Don't kind of like or do we like that? Wow. Okay, now we don't like that. Maybe we should have took it off while we had the chance. Okay, this should be fine though, because now we get here. Let's go here. Need to be quicker. Okay, this can't be good for him. He lets me in there. Okay, let's go here first. Go here. Let's go here. Why the hell does Bo want to draw so bad? Okay, I'm gonna take the draw. Just because I'm a minute down. Alright, we get a draw. I kind of messed up the opening. I think we both messed up the opening. Thanks for everyone joining. Thanks. I hope you're doing well, Beth. Bet nah, man, like bet. Alright, we got Dugan Erdomus from Turkey, the world record breaker for becoming a super GM. Which is awesome. Just goes to show. Okay, let's drop all the way back. Here. Here. here, here, here. Yeah. Try and play quick somewhatly. I think I need to break down the structure, that's for sure. Okay, don't really get that. Let's go here. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's kind of messed up. Just up a pawn, huh? Yeah. Okay, capture towards the center. We're doing all right for time. He's a little bit ahead of us. Sorry if I'm not speaking as much. I just have a fork here. What am I doing? Yeah, now he's... Yeah, let me see if I can eye something. Let me see if I can tunnel my inner witty. Okay, isn't this winning? He just lost his knight. That was the whole point of the plan, and then I just didn't, nearly just didn't play it. The double attack. That can't work, can it? But we need to be a little bit careful here to make sure we can take here. Here. Okay, let's go here. I think that's okay. Yeah. Trade off a rook. He's ahead of us on the time. He's just trying to flag me. Need to try and get my take. Wait. This has got to be winning, right? But if I sack, he's got this. Okay. I've got 20 seconds, but it should be good. Shit, I need to play this. Check. Let's go here. No way, checkmated me. Damn, man! That's so unlucky. Fucking time, dummy. Okay, I need to put a loss on my thing. Remind me after. I remind myself after. It's completely winning, man. Little bomber clock, Ross clock. Okay, is he gonna push? Play this weird line? No. Just keeping it traditional. Kind of transpose into a advanced French. Is he gonna play here or? Except from he's got the wrong knight. Which is kind of weird. Let's just go here. Yeah, how does he get this into the game? This can't be good, can it? No, double attacking this, so he has to take here with check. Or take my bishop. Alright, I'm in check, bro. Damn. If I go here, he takes, I take. Seems good, right? Damn, he gets the rook. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Maybe this isn't good at all. It's not good at all. Why did he go back to here? Yeah, we just cooked. How the hell did we lose that? We was a piece up. What the hell is going on? 2 blunders. So we're fine. Castle, we're fine. Took the wrong piece. Had to take this. But I was a bit worried about him eyeing here. But I guess we can what? Just move our rook. Wow. Well, how can we go rook a4? Oh, we take the check. So we get 2 pieces for the rook. I just wouldn't have found that. Not in a blitz game anyway. Alright, GG's, GG's, GG's. Okay, so we just got 2 quick losses. So we are without a win today. Let's try and change that. Let's try and change that for the gang. Okay, let's get Scotch Gambit. This is how we're going to change it. El Clasico, El Clasico. Oh, we don't even get the Gambit. We get the one line. That's doo-doo. Okay, it's all good. We can make something of it. We can still make something of it. Here would be a blunder because he'd have a nice tactic. Okay, we're not going to trade everything. He just wants to trade everything. Let's go here. Playing fast. Let's drop back 1. Let's go here. Get out of the way of any sort of... Don't want him to trade my queens off when I push this. We're going to open everything up. Our rooks are kind of centralized. His aren't. Now let's come in with a full-blown attack. We have no support here though. See, our pawn's hanging, but he's got to deal with this at the moment. Then come here, disguise this attack with a double attack here. I don't know how he deals with that. I think he's just a piece down. He has to play like here. Yeah, we've done him, baby. Let's go. Channel our inner lightning bolt, our inner Zeus. Straight from Zeus. Just having a think, there might be a way to defend it. Maybe you can do something like this. I'll just take 1%. I think his cap's off. I think his hat's off, hats off. Let's have a little sip on the juice. He just resigns. Let's go, baby. That's how we get the first win. Mofo Scotch Gambit. The West Highland Way Gambit, baby. And it was the shit line as well. That was just a nice little find there. Nice little double attack. He had a nice little night jump though to force the bishops off. But luckily we was all good. This guy's cool. Talk about blitz. This guy, I thought I blitzed out openings. Wow. Bro is coming for the queen side attack. Do I develop a knight first, or do we just go straight for the thunder? Okay, let's develop the knight. Let's go here. Let's push this guy back. Maybe even trap him. Take. Okay, let's go here. 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 I could have took the big slacker. I do get this pawn though. Oh, but I'd give up this pawn. No, I think it's still good. I think this pawn's just still poisoned. We'd have a double attack here. And I don't know where he's castling. Could trade off the queens, but I don't think that's good. Stop him from castling. Maybe he pushes the pawn. No, I'm about to push the pawn. No, like that. If not, I'm gonna push the pawn, baby. You get back. You look at nothing, boy. Then let's go here because he can't push forward. Okay, let's chuck in his check first, surely. Free activation of the rook. Okay, let's hit with the queen. So we're walking into a bit of a pin. Walking into bits of pins. Obviously capture towards. We don't want this opening up. We're a little bit behind. That's fine. Let's go here. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. Just realised that probably wasn't the right thing to do, was it? Okay, let's bring it back. I need to be careful because my knight's undefended when he moves this to wherever he moves it. I need to get this here. This just wins the rook, the bishop. Oh, he's gonna win my. Oh no, he defends it. Wow, wow, that is so. That was actually lucky as hell. I've got this, which will then clear away for the sauce. This can't be good for him, can it? So we go here. He stays on the dark squares. We got this. Lovely. We got our knight. Must be able to hop in somewhere. Thinking here. Yeah. Let's go. Can he come forward? No. It's just checkmate. Wow. What a beautiful checkmate. GG's in the chat. Show your guns. Back in the 1700s, baby. He wants a rematch, but unfortunately, we need to. Well, fortunately for me, we got 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 draw, 1 draw, 2 draw. That he got smoked. Holy crap! My rook defending this. Bro actually wants a rematch. Okay, let's give him a rematch. He just misclicked. Okay, you're gonna get hit with a Scotch Gambit, baby. Is he gonna try and hold on to the pawn? Is he gonna try and oblige? Is he gonna try and entice? He thinks that we're going for some sort of scholar's mate, fried liver stuff. But we're not going to do that, mate. We're going for Scotch Gambit. You don't know the theory. We stopped him from castling. We just dropped back. That's completely fine. Takes the pawn. We take. Okay. Defend. And we are got our pawn back. Just like that. But you can't castle. Happy days in the Scotch Gambit as always. Okay. I think we can just push this pawn. Let's push this. If he wants to trade, that's fine. Isn't this just nearly a double attack again? How do we go about this? How do we get a win? Okay, let's activate our rook onto the open file. We obviously don't want to trade. Threatening checkmate. But we have to stay connection of this. How does he stop this? He has to go there, I think. We're certainly in the driver's seat. Goes here, I think I'm playing here. Take. Is that good? No. Okay, let's hit the queen. Threaten this. How does he defend the knight? He can't. He's at least giving up this pawn. I guess he could drop back actually. But it's just a double attack. Why didn't I take it in the first place? Oh, because I would have given up that. But now we're just Gucci. Now it's just free material. You have to take because of we had this. I can actually bit fancy pantsy. Okay, let's just go back. Guy plays quick though. That's what he's hoping for. Let's go here. Trade. Oh no, we're up on the clock. I thought we was down on the clock for some reason. Just free material. Start breaking down his pawn structure. Here, got another pawn we can win, or at least trade the rooks off. Got here. Here. Wonder if this guy's going to ask for another rematch. I don't think so. Shouldn't speak too soon. Coming like Liam Rosnoir or whatever his name is. End up down the toilet. Bro quit. Bro roofed his phone. Bro just pow. Love Cat. Yes, welcome back. I think I've seen you in the chat before. That was a good game. That was a good game. So what's that? 3 on the trot, innit? Trotter brothers. Trotter's independent traders. So we like to see awful 70%. That's what the engine thinks on my brilliant game. It does. Oh, it wants me to push straight away. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Like, still wants you to sacrifice this pawn. I suppose you're not. Could take it. Right. I would have to take back. It's interesting. Just really wants you to just kind of like the Danish Gambit or English Gambit. Just give up all the material and develop. But hey, he was just being a bit prophylactic with the tactic, and it wanted me to take. What's the idea here? Develop a bish. That looks very normal. I'm +5 though. +5 guys after this. And now I'm only +3. He takes, which basically gives me +5 back. +4. That was the best move. Could have also gone here. I was thinking this, but his best move was to just give up the bishop there anyway. I don't know why oh yeah, I couldn't take because I had to do this. Should know that because of it's basically what Julia Polgar done to Magnus. Not in the same sort of way because my queen went trapped, but it's a deflection tactic, right? They're trying to it looks like the horse is hanging, but they can infiltrate and he would have won my rook and then had a queen on the back rank, so my bishop would have been pinned and frozen, and yeah, sure I don't need to explain, pretty self-explanatory. Wanted me to take with the bishop, interesting. I mean, the engine's just, I had a mate in 6, what I missed. I did see this, just thought we weren't good. Okay, that's clean game, 70%, clean game, we'll take that. We take those 70%. How we doing, No Love Cat? What you saying, my G? Big up yourself on YouTube, big up everyone inside. Just gonna have a sip on my ginger drink, guys. Let's try and get 4 on the trot. Let's try and get Uncle Albert in the mix with Grandad. And we got the old gang. Alright, King's Indian. A bit of copycat chess. Copying. Should we keep copying? No, let's go here. Is he gonna move his rook over? No, he wants to give up the bishop. Fair play to you, bro. Respect it. I respect it. So maybe we should develop here instead of here. Normally we go here, but I don't think we need to go here. Let's develop here. 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 Bloody. Alright, let's go d7. e7 if he pushes this. That's fine. This is all fine. Let's bring the rook onto the c file. Challenge his rook on the c file. That's fine. Can take. I mean, he's just expanding, but this is all just shows me that he's just trying to move quickly. These are definitely not the best moves. He's white. He should be attacking. Big up Azam. Thanks for joining again, bro. Now I might actually push this. I could push this and just try and win that pawn. How smart is that? Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Effort. Let's try it. Let's try it. I come here and I pin the knight as well, which can't be bad. Okay, we just win the pawn straight away. That's how easy it was to win the pawn. Good thing I did do that. Okay, let's take. Go back. Gonna pin the knight. Just push that pawn out. No reason not to. Could expand this way. Maybe I should expand this way. I'll do it after. Expand this way first. He hasn't got a light squared bishop, so plus my queen's on the diagonal first. Just put my rook behind these pawns, I think. My rook behind the pawn. And just push the P, baby. Push the petit pois. That's just a free P. Can't ever push this. Wow. He wants to go into an endgame of pawn down. I mean, I probably didn't have to because of he would have got a double stack beforehand, so to push and defend this way I can. Here. If I go here and he takes, I take, he takes, and I'd win that. Okay, this looks good. Or we just get rid of our isolated pawn. Even though it wasn't isolated, I could have connected them, but tactics, always look out for tactics, guys. So that's why he is not taking. Okay, so let's take. Do we want to connect his pawn? No, we want to isolate his pawns. Now we push this on. Okay, let's go here. And doing this. He needs to be careful. He's about to get checkmated, isn't he? Yeah, he's checkmated. Let's go. He needs to be careful, mate, running his king into the centre. What does he think? He says, King of the Hill, boy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Boom in the room. Put him in a tomb. Tutankhamun. You know what I'm saying? That's for my brother Shams. Let's go. How we doing, Azam? Hope you're well. Bro's just time wasting. Bro's worried, but everyone's chucking their phone. Everyone's roofing their laptop. Bro didn't even give me my mate. Only move. Bow. Boom in the room. Let's go. I'll try to win my P. I'm trying to win the game. You know what I'm saying? 4 on the trot. We done it for Uncle Albert, boys. Done it for Uncle Albert. Who are we missing? Raquel. Let's get 5 on the trot. Let's do it for my girl, Raquel. Let's keep it moving. Oh, a little copycat again. Except I developed the knight first. Oh, he's going for the double fianchetto. I might have to copy him as well. No. Nah, we won't do that, man. Wow, he's going for the queenside castle. Let's go here. Where you going, boy? Where you going, boy? You come here, boy. Okay, he's going for the queen side. He's going opposite side castle. That's all good. We're ready for it, bro. We're ready for it. No, he isn't. Okay, should I just take and sack? How about that? What do you think about that? In the chat. Don't like my piece arrangement. No, I need to get this knight in the game. That's on the rim of Grim, but it's all good. He thought I was going to hop here, but this is actually a very famous maneuver. Let's go here. So support that. Yeah, I need to reroute my bishop. That we have to take. We don't have to take that, do we? Step up. Expecting this. We're gonna drop back. Come this way on the fianchetto. Get my rook on the same line with his queen. That seems good. Then I should be able to push this. Oh wait, yo, tactics, man. I can just take this. Let me defend this first. I can just take this, man. Bishop's undefended. Loose pieces, guys. Loose pieces. This has been here for ages. Okay. Take. Can't take because I hit the queen. What's going on here? Can I go here? And just repeat the tactic. I messed up. No, I haven't even messed up. Oh, I have messed up. It's defended. What a numpty. Yo, he didn't. He needs to sack that. And now he's just giving up a queen. His knight was stopping the fork. It's quite hilarious. This wasn't even. Did he not see that it was defended? He must have thought the same thing that I thought. That's so funny. That is so funny. Bro thought he saw attack. I just pushed this to try and like close off the bishop, and obviously use my majority attack if I'm going to be a piece down. Wow. That one was for Raquel. That was my girl. That was Shadowfax, my baby, my lovely steed. Tiger Lucky. Everyone's coming in chess. If you can get your queen to h2 while protected is checkmate. Yeah. That's a good idea as well, for sure. Yo, what a blunder. That's why you don't take back with the knee-jerk reaction. A lot of beginners, we've been talking about this, right, guys? Even in blitz, plenty of time, and then just realized that when I realized his knight jumped, I was like, wait a minute, because I did see this, obviously the backwards knight moves. That's so funny that he he done that. All right, big up yourselves, everyone. Inside 5 on the trot, guys. We lost our first 2 games. Tell a lie, we didn't lose our first 2 games. We draw our first game, even though I was probably in a better position, I think, but I was like a minute down on the clock, and he offered me a draw. We were just kind of repeating position, so I took it. Why not? Let's have a quick sip on my juice. What's your elo, Chess77? I feel like I haven't seen you before. Tiger Lucky, big up on Twitch. Thank you for joining again. How are you doing, my brother? Azam, you still here? I know that you want to get 700 elo. We're gonna have to get you to 800 elo, bro. You got this, man. You said you yes, good. Slow down your game. Chess captures threats. You're doing 5 puzzles a day. Make sure you do your 5 puzzles a day. I don't know if you've got a membership, but you get 1 free puzzle rush as well. We haven't done a puzzle rush today. Probably should be doing some 3-minute puzzle rush, but it is what it is. 1727, guys. We gained some elo today. We've been playing pretty shocking, so we get a Pierce. I need to get something better against a Pierce. Considering that this is what I play, I should know how to play against it, right? But I really don't. Not in the most efficient way, anyway. Not in the most efficient and effective way. Let's pin the knight. Let's take... Let's go here. He can't hop yet, which is normally what they want to do. Wow, is he going to trade the bishop? Handy. I'll do that all day, every day. All day, every day. Okay, let's develop. Don't need to do nothing much. Is it going to come here? That's a bit annoying. That is a bit annoying. Should have seen that. He's going to win this pawn. Can he take? Okay, maybe he's not going to win this pawn. Okay, we get this pawn though, right? With tempo. With tempo. What's going on here? Let's just get our work in the game. See, let's drop the knight back. Let's drop the knight back because he's going to try and do some strider like this. Let's get this work in the game. Stop this after. I imagine he's going to take, come here. Just repeat the same thing. Okay. We'll just come here and cover it anyway. Want to bring my rook behind. Potentially get some sort of double attack going. No way did he just do that. Okay. Bro done me, bro done me. We're not too bad though. We got a piece for it, right? Let's hit the queen. And let's go here. Here. Could have obviously took the pawn. Where does my knight go? Knight can't go anywhere. Damn. Wait, can I go here? I mean, I'm down like 2 minutes on the clock. Yeah. Trying to fight, but I think it's a losing battle. Just got cooked, man. Let's go here. King steps up, we take a check. Yeah, no, he done me. Fair play to him. He absolutely cooked me. 1750, cooked me. Let's review this. I don't know. Chess wants to be. You're the person who's in my chat. Chess77. You give me confidence, Tilo. Thank you. Doing great. How about you, big man? Yeah, I'm doing great, Tiger. Good to see you here again. Thank you always supporting on Twitch. You just remind me, I need to go and follow someone who raided me yesterday or was chatting to me on Twitch. I'm gonna cancel that. One sec. I need to review this. This guy cooked me. Well, he's got to be quite high. He's got to be quite a strong player. He seemed like he was very confident in that line. Yeah, he's 2100 rapid, which is 100 better than me. 1800 bullet, which is at least 100 better than me, if not more. And they're just his current ratings. Wow, that is just his current rating. His best is only 1800, so only a little bit better than us. Only a little bit better than us. He seemed good. Well, he's 2100 rapid, so he's definitely good. How is his highest rating all time lower than his current rating? Make that make sense. Make that make sense, chess.com. Make that make sense. Someone challenged me again. One sec, I didn't review the game. I'm gonna play my viewers at the end of this game. I don't know if you're the person in my thing. I'm gonna have to like turn off challenges because of people keep challenging me when I'm trying to not challenge them. I must have been better at the opening, no? Yeah, this is a blunder, straight up blunder. It wanted me to take with check, which makes sense. Generally taking with check's better, and then double the pawns. Okay, not a massive blunder though, but just +1. I'm +2 here. Wow, I'm just not using this bishop on this beautiful diagonal. I would probably want to seen it though, because it's just like it's a pawn for a pawn, right? What's going on there? Why is this so good for me? Oh, we don't even drop all the way back. Oh, so it ain't a pawn for a pawn. Yo, what's the Indian doing? Who's doing that? I mean, that is a clever move because of it disconnects the defense, but holy shit, that is actually genius. Hit that, he goes there, hit him with a check, disconnecting the defense of the queen, and then playing that. Holy shit. The best move is just to grab here. Wow. And then your bishop just becomes a big pawn. Sounds good, love it. That is. Oh, are you the guy who's challenging me, Tiger? Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna play a couple more games. Did I add the loss onto the text thing? Can't really see it on the stream. How many I got? 2 losses. How many games have I lost? I feel like I've lost more than 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just put 3 there anyway. I think that is right. Mustafa Selassie, the Most High. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Do I need to turn my mic up a bit, maybe? Pele. He has a click in his name, mofo. I have not challenged you. You're not the one challenging me. I thought so, Lucky. I know, you're a G. You wouldn't be disturbing me. Well, not that you can challenge me, which is fine. I don't mind. But the guy sent like 3 challenges in a row when I've tried to cancel them. Okay, let's take. Take. Let's push. Okay, he just blundered, right? Let's go. Oh no, maybe he hasn't blundered. Take. Let me take. Am I blundering? I am, aren't I? Let's pre-move this. Just gonna have to try and move quickly. You're gonna come here. He is. Try to get a big white center. Okay, let's go here. No way I'm falling for this. Isn't that a blunder? He's made a mistake, right? I can just go here now. He trades, I take. He gets a pawn at the end. But we'll take that. Better than losing a piece. Obviously our king's not so safe. Well, you just up one pawn. It's up one pawn but down 20 seconds. And he just doubled some pawns. That's got to be good for me. P. Let's hide. Here. Here. Yeah. Should be winning this. Here. Here. Can't take, bro. Need to push this pawn ASAP. Yeah, okay, got it off first. Ain't too bad. Ain't too bad, especially if I get this pawn now. If he pushes this, oh, you ain't going to be able to push it because I'll take a check. Suppose here we push. Okay, we're doing fine. Got our pawn back. We're up a pawn. How the hell did that happen? Wait, he just gave one. He just gave another one back. Don't know why he let me double his pawns like that. What is he doing? Does bro not know how to count? That was just quick maths, my brother, from South Africa. What are you doing? You want to learn how to play chess properly? You're not playing like Prodigy. Like 1727, let's go. Alright, we had a little shaky start in that game. A little shaky Jake. To be fair, I need a little protein shake. Be right back, about to shower. It's alright, I can smell you from here as mate. Go have a shower, bro. You stinky mother. Make sure you brush your mother and teeth and that bomba. Alright. We got black. I'm playing against an Indian. Oh, he's got an extra 100 elo on whatever it says. Sharpening on that. Damn, this guy's playing quick. Okay, let's go here. Is he gonna push? Oh. Okay, don't blunder this because they have a beautiful tactic. I'd have to take. So we have to get rid of this bishop. Generally, to pull back and ruin my structure, but that is equally fine. Okay, let's go here. Okay, let's push. 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 Go here. Doesn't he just give up a pawn? Awesome. That's just a pawn. Get the rook as well. Should be able to push this up now. Think I can push this up. Might be a wrong move. Okay, now I'm threatening this. So he still can't deal with this. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Let me come here. Whatever he does to defend this. Yo. Isn't that just a blunder? Okay, maybe not. Maybe it isn't a blunder. Oh, that was a great tactic by him. To be fair. To be fair, that was a great tactic by him. So he's got his pawn back. Doing great. Ain't ideal. Let's go here, defend the pawn, threatening to win this pawn. Damn. Bro's threatening checkmate. And just another pawn, and I'm down time. This is not good. Let's go here. Here. No way, what am I doing? I need to at least separate the pawns. Okay. Just need to move quickly. Let's get this into the game. Can't even cross. It's kind of crazy. Where are we going here? Here. Here. I don't think we can let him connect him though. That's probably going to be the worst thing to do. Oh my gosh, he just found a pin. Alright, this is GG's. Alright, GG's. Damn, Broda, coming in like Yoda. Coming in like Asmoda, mate. Damn, this guy was good. How is that his only highest rating? Oh, I should say that it's much higher than my highest rating. Alright, what are we rated? Sides are kind of developed already, but nobody's making the move to start trading. You don't want to trade. You only want to trade if it favours you. Obviously, a lot of beginners give in to tension, okay? I'm playing against Indian, be right back. What do you often do? Look for tactically. Okay, how do you get tactics? Tactics happen when you get your pieces to active squares, right? This is why we always talk about, let's go on to one of my games, and we'll try and find where I found a tactic. Let's go on to a winning game, so I can, that game we blundered. I mean, we got a tactic, but he did blunder. Okay, let's just click on this one. Okay, Scotch Gambit. Look, like, it's another thing where like you want to get your knights to outposts, right? So this would be like an outpost. Well, not technically because you'd be able to kick it off, right? But for all intents, sakes and purposes. if you notice that what I'm just trying to do, I'm just trying to get my pieces as active as they can, right? And when you're on active pieces cover a lot of squares, right? So strong diagonals, knights towards the center. Look, rooks double stacks. If you watch that video on by Chess Vibes, 35 most important chess principles, which I think I've mentioned on this stream many of times, all of them principles are what lead you to find tactics, right? Because of the principles are telling you how to get your pieces in the most active and like their best positions, right? And positionally speaking, again, just putting like your rooks on the double stack, so creating batteries, whether that be on diagonals and things like that. Knights towards the center. If you do have a pawn in the center where you can create outposts, do put them there. And it isn't that like an tactic immediately comes there. But in this case, for example, when I put my knight here, it does do that, right? Because it hits the queen, but I'm also hitting this pawn, right? So just so you can see how by me putting my pieces onto active squares, tactics happen, right? And even if they don't happen there and then, like your opponent will more likely to make a blunder, and then you can exploit them. Like I always say, when you get your knight to an outpost, it isn't that like sometimes people beginners have said to me, like I remember my sister's boyfriend said to me, he's like, oh yeah, but why are you telling me to get it there, like it doesn't hit anything there? And I'm like, yeah, but it's the most active square. Like a couple moves later your opponent's going to move somewhere and the fork's going to be there. So it isn't even necessarily the move that gets you on the outpost, it's the move after. Like it isn't that like getting your bishop onto this beautiful diagonal. Okay, it's doing nothing at the moment, but it is actually doing a lot of things. And later it actually comes into play where it I'm able to access this square and attack this pawn later on in the game easily and these sorts of things, right? So the whole purpose of the opening and in the early middle phase game is trying to put your pieces on active squares. You then use your pawns to break open files which you feel like are going to be beneficial to you, or close down squares that are going to be active for your opponent, right? So let's say that like here, like um he doesn't want my knight here, so he's permanently taking away the square for my knight, for example. In this case, it doesn't really work. Obviously, he can't castle, so it's just helping me activate my pieces even more so, right? But I'm always kind of doing the chess principle stuff, right? Look, I put my rook on the 7th. That's the principle. Look how many principles I actually done, okay, in the game, right? Knights before bishops. Well, before even that, put pawns in the center, not on the flank, right? Pawns in the center. So in that video, I'm following even that 500 ELO video. GMs are still following that. Knights before bishop. So my first two moves are already following two principles. Third move, putting another pawn in the center. Fourth move, got a beautiful diagonal. Right? Already kind of setting up tactics if I really wanted to, but obviously he defends, okay? Castled before move 10. I've castled on move 5. Yeah? So I'm getting my pieces active. Look at these pieces. He hasn't castled, he hasn't done nothing. Off of another pawn. Obviously, this is a tactic. So I'm finding that bishop that I put on the active square. What did I say about is the move after? He falls for the tactic. Now a tactic arises just by me putting on the active square, right? So then this is exactly what obviously if he didn't take, then I would have if he did take, sorry, my queen becomes centralized. You generally want to centralize your queen, right? So it has access to the whole board very easily. Active squares are squares that take away all of like lots of pieces, right? Lots of squares, sorry, lots of squares. I.e., chess is really all about squares and colors. Sometimes you might say, like, you hear people say, "Oh, look, I'm dominating the dark squares," or "We're controlling the light squares," because of there's 64 squares, and the more active pieces you've got, you might control 32 or more than half of the board, right? If your opponent hasn't got active pieces, he's only going to be controlling a minimal amount of squares. The more squares that you control, the more access and likelihood you're going to get tactics and these things, sort of things, right? So this is the sort of stuff that I'm looking at. Again, I kicked him away. I don't mind if he does this because his king's in the center. So principally speaking, you don't want to be opening up files in front of your king. Okay, I lose a pawn, but I gain access to a file. Bringing that to the center, right? Attacking. It's also defended. Like the harmony of my pieces as well. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like a lot of, sorry, even before there, double stack, defending, creating batteries. This is another chess principle in that video. So in this game, I hope that makes sense. Is the mushroom bandana being washed? There is actually some mushrooms on here. You might want to see. If you can see, might need to zoom in a bit more. but it isn't being washed. You know what it is, guys? It's just that it's 19 degrees today. It's quite hot where in London. You know, it's spring and summer, and it's a woolly hat. You know, I'm still gonna wear it for when I create my videos, but I'm gonna just get like more like maybe some chest hats and some other mushrooms hat. I had this hat anyway, like that I would use for when I'm hiking and things like that. So I've just switched it over. I've just switched it over because it's more comfortable. Like I can wear it, but my head just gets hot when I'm playing for you. Especially we're playing Blitz now. I want to be streaming for more hours, and the time I get off that, my hair's all sweaty, my head's all sweaty. It was fine for the winter, um, but yeah, we'll try and get maybe some more like different kind of comfortable mushroom hats, chest hats, and different kind of paraphernalia. But hopefully that helped. I should drill that video in my head. Principles. Yeah, you need to. I'm telling you, I watched that so many times. Like I must have watched it at least 3 or 4 times. That whole video. After you've watched it the first time, you can just put it on times 2 speed. And then them principles again. You still want to calculate. Don't just do it just for the sake of it. But if you're here and you're like, so let me just speed up to a move. If you're like here, okay, say you didn't take my knight, and you're like, oh, what move should I do? I don't know what to do. You're like, oh, wait a minute, I can create a double stack here. Or I can develop my bishop to an active square. Or I can hop in with my knight. And now his queen's going to have to control this defense. He can't activate his queen because now his queen's passive because he's having to defend. Or he's going to have to drop back to defend and then he can activate. You know, these are just little things that you can think of. But generally, I'm using them principles. Daniel Naroditsky has a great quote where it's like, calculations, like principles should aid your calculation. They're always there. Like I always say, like if there's 2 moves you're considering, where you're like, oh, should I move this same piece that I've already moved, or should I get my rook in the game? Well, principally speaking, don't move the same piece twice before you've got all your pieces in the game. So that on itself, like if you memorize them principles, it's just going to help you. If you ever feel confused, like, oh, I don't know whether to do this move or this move, it's like, oh, wait a minute, bringing your rook to the 7th, that's a chess principle, right? That's got to be good. And in this case, it wins a pawn. So the principle, like the calculation and the principle, they're hand in hand with each other there, right? You know what I'm saying? Here, like again, okay, this diagonal has been closed off, but just by putting my bishop on a good diagonal, it has access to a mate in 6 in this position that I missed, okay? Because I went pawn grabbing because I'm a dirty little pawn grabber and I don't know how to play chess. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Again, it doesn't seem like it's active, but then this helps me force off a trade by supporting my rook, etc., etc. You'll be surprised how like, especially up to 1500, even up to 2000, man. Like you do understand. It isn't really anything deep that we're kind of doing. It's just that we can do this stuff consistently. We do the basics. 1500 is just basic chess, but it's just mastered. Like you're finding the basic stuff 8 out of 10 times. Of course, you're still going to blunder. Of course, you're still going to make a mistake every now and then. But 8 out of 10 times, you're going to play something principally sound, and that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. No one's saying you need to be 100% perfect and memorize them all the time, right? But if you do stuff 7, 8 out of 10 times, that's 1500 elo, easy. Do it 8 out of 10 times, 8, 9 out of 10 times basics, and you learn a few advanced check captures threats. You learn some advanced tactics. You do your puzzles. Boom. You're gonna spot these tactics even better, and you're going to get to 1800, 1900, 2000. Right, we'll do a couple more games and then we'll play with our viewers. And I hope that helped. I know that was a bit thorough, but I do want to help you, Azam, because you keep coming here, so I'm happy to put the time in for you. But yeah, literally, like if you're sitting on the toilet, bro, like if you're doing anything, like and you want to play chess, but you don't want to lose, you're having a bad day, you're losing a lot of elo or whatever, yeah. Telling you, hit up that video, and it will only do you good. Okay, this guy's about to bombard me. Maybe I should develop my knight first. Do I want to go here though? I think I do. Though he has this, I need to get this off ASAP. Should have got that off before. Yeah, kind of fucked it. Okay, I'm gonna have to play this passive knight move, which isn't ideal. Yeah, I'm gonna get cooked this game. Gonna get cooked this game. I have to take. Let's go here. Take the knight. Yeah. This would be a good move, yeah. No way I can take, right? No. How do we navigate this? I guess I can just go here. Don't need to watch this pawn at the moment. Let's go here. Take. Can just take. I think he messed up. My queen's undefended though, but I can take this with check. Okay, he's up on time. Taking with check's gonna be good for him though. Just activates his bishop. Okay, let's trade. Hopefully he trades. Please trade. Or move and hang your bishop. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hmm. Can just go here, right? Shit, that would be a skewer. Damn, how do I ain't got time. Let's go here. Yeah. Let's take the free pawn. I should be able to push this now. Yeah. Fuck, he wins my bishop, didn't he? Bumble clock. Just ain't got time. Alright, GG's, GG's. These guys are cooking me, these guys are cooking me. Just took too long on that. Alright. Get a Scandi. Oh, I need to add a loss onto my thing, remind me guys. I haven't seen someone play A5 in the Scandi in ages. Everyone's been going back to D8. Literally straight away. It's castle in. We've got opposite side castle, so this should be a good game. Entertaining one for you guys anyway. Not so good for me. It's going to be stressful for me. Mofo stress. Okay, I've got to go back to defend the pawn. It's got active pieces. Everything we was just talking about. He's living the dream at the moment. Something like that would be good, yeah. Let's try and take it off. At the moment I can't trade because of my iron castle, so it would actually pin my knight and I'd lose it. But now we can do it. That's fine. Let's hit the bishop. Wow. Do I go here? Or do I just push? It weakens my light squares. Okay, let's go here. Frees up my file, the only open file for my rook, so it's not a bad decision. Let's go here. Get him off that ting. Then we can take yeah, why not? Let's take at this rate I might even trade. I might even offer a trade just because he's so much more active than me. Even though I get double pawns. Just better than me at the moment. He's just better than me. Okay, let's go for that. Now he's going to connect his pawns. Step up, step up, step up. And how do we go about this? Because we attack this pawn, he's probably just going to go there. Okay, let's try to break down the structure a little bit. Okay, we don't want to isolate our pawn. Okay, he stopped this diagonal, so it's giving me a little bit of progress for my king. Maybe he just stops that like that. So maybe I need to come here, create a little pocket. Maybe I can get something going here. Here, take. Okay, that's good. Undouble my pawn. Undouble my pawns. Pre-move. Up on time, which is good. What country is that? Serbia, you know. Okay, take. We just pin the bishop. Isn't that a blunder? He just blundered, right? Can't take with the rook or the bishop. He just blundered. Walked into a pin. Self-pinned himself. Let's go, and that's tactics. Do we want to trade off all the pieces? Yeah, I mean, we should be able to win with a bishop, right? No reason not to. Let's go here. Gonna take with the king. Take. Let's go here. 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 Defend our pawn at the last second. Should be good now. Got him in zugzwang. Got him in zug. Oh, why didn't I go here? So bad. Okay, now we should get him in zug. Okay, good. Zug, as Shams likes to call it. Little chug jug. Okay, we managed to actually get a win. We got a couple games of loss in a row. Yo, big up all smash, big up yourself. Hopefully, brother. Hopefully. I mean, we've only been at it for what day is it? Day 3 or day 4? Welcome back as well. Thank you for coming back. I'll go shower. Okay, it is Weaver time now. I'm not sure what Weaver time means. But it sounds good. What am I doing? Okay, I think we need to add a loss on for sure. We didn't add the last one on, and a win. Okay, how long have we been going? Hour 20. I've got to meet someone. Surely. So alt smash. Does anyone want a game? Do you want a game, brother? Do some unrated. Any of my viewers, hit me up now. Oh, what? Swear this 3-0 Thursday. I might have to start doing 3-0 Thursday instead of Untitled Tuesday, guys. Because Untitled Tuesday is 5 minute chess and I just suck at it. So maybe I need to swap my community day to Thursday. 3-0 Thursday. Weaver time. I'm not sure what Weaver time means. Um, but I'm glad that you said that, All Smash, because of I think it was Kai, well, another person who's followed me and whatnot, and we watched some of the same streamers as well, so I see him in the chat. GG's bro, thank you. GG's in the chat. And he was like to me, he's like, "Oh, I think you're gonna get 2,000 soon." He was like, even when like sometimes I'm not even typing in the chat when you're streaming, but I've just been, like sniping your streams and going through your old VODs. And you're saying like your puzzle rush is so good, like you're strong as me as tactics and stuff like that. And he was 2100. And it was at a time when I was kind of like struggling around 1950, 1960, and I was kind of thinking like, is this gonna take ages to 2,000? And he just kind of messaged me like, "Oh, like you'll be 2,000 no time." And he gave me a bit of confidence, and I was literally 2,000 like a week or two later. Um, so hopefully 1,800 within a week or two if history repeats itself. How many elo we gained today? A little bit. I'm pretty sure we ended below 1,700 yesterday, so we'll take it. We obviously started off a little bit better off, 7 to 4. Yeah, I want to go eat some food and uh, then go. I don't know. Chess sent me a request. Okay, I'm adding him. Let me challenge him because he kept challenging me earlier. See if he wants a game now. Oh, Tiger Lucky wants a 10-minute game. Okay, we can do a 10-minute game because you're a G. But I don't know. Chess is 2,000 bullet. Okay, he's good. Maybe he was the guy who was talking about bullet, or maybe he is. I'm not sure who that is. But either way, we will play you. I don't know if you're watching the stream. We will play you. Not in bullet. We'll do a blitz game because I suck at bullet. And I haven't played bullet in good 6 months, if not more. I shouldn't have played my best line against you, though. Not my best line, but an opening I'm comfortable with. That's my bad. I'm just autopiloting. Autopiloting. Need to go Lou as well. It was so hot today, though, man. It was so nice. It was so nice. That's it, and take your time. Even if I move quick, bro, just you take your time, right? Because obviously I've done these openings a million times. And equally, that's how I've learned. Like when I say like theory, it isn't that like I'm here studying theory, writing stuff down. It's just you just play, review your games, and then over time you build your repertoire. You get comfortable, more comfortable. Okay, let's develop this way. It's probably better to develop that way, but this way is fine as well. We're just kind of obviously this pawn's defended tactically. Okay, so he closes down. Let's push. And probably not the best move, but we're not even going to develop our knight, which is probably the best move. We're going to go for the BBC, the big black center, the Classico. Maybe an acronym for something else, but in chess it's known as the big black center. And he's hung his queen. Okay, I'm not going to take your queen, bro. We're going to push your knight back. You get back to your square. But you want to break the pin, you're going to have to either move your knight or bring your bishop behind. Or harangue my bishop away. Okay, I'm not going to not do it twice. Okay, now it's just no mercy. There is no mercy. A little sip on the old ginger. Mm, damn. Looks good 2000 on me next to my name though. Holy shit, I ain't even seen that there really. I think I see it once when I played you before. God damn. Worst thing is as soon as I go for road to 2100, I'm gonna go back down to 1900. How are we doing, Alfred? What's for dinner tonight? I've got yesterday's spaghetti bolognese. Um, so actually tell a lie. What we do is it's just vegetables, right? So we add a we just kind of like build a big batch, and then the bolognese that we had yesterday, they're still obviously not the pasta, cook rice, and then the bolognese, we kind of the vegetables, sorry, because I don't use mince and stuff like that, right? I'm plant based, so um, it's just essentially like a vegetable sauce. And then I might like switch it up. I'll add like some more I'll add like kidney beans to it and like paprika and some cumin and some smoked stuff and squeeze a lemon. Basically, turn it into like a chili, and then have like a naan bread and stuff like that. That's what I generally do. So I'll cook like one batch of basically like vegetable sauce, but cook it like a bolognese, and then the leftovers that I have, I then like will cook that again, but like add some more spices and a few more veg just to kind of bulk it back up again. And so I don't have to have bolognese twice in a row. But effectively, we just kind of using the same sort of stuff. Resourceful, not being wasteful, not being wasteful. But generally, when I cook things, we cook stuff like big stuff, right? So like, if I'm having curry, I'm probably eating curry twice in a row just because of like it just saves time, right? Saves time. Um, and then other people can eat some. Everyone that has some in the house, and we just cook batch, and then I might cook a big bit, and then someone else can cook a big bit of whatever they're cooking, and then that's how we help each other out. Obviously not all the time, but ideally that's when life's going smooth and good. Like that's how we roll. Obviously life doesn't always go that way, but today and recently we've been pretty good. Pretty good. We're slacking a little while ago with the food prep and whatnot, and there's a free poem, but we're training. I say slacking, it's just because we're training. We're just being hard on ourselves. You want everything to be like, you know, perfecto. Shoot, once you pass 2000, all the chest baddies come knocking on your door. Yeah, yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. That's it. All of them. Oh, pardon me. I'm gonna need at least 22, 2300 if we want to impress the baddies like Anna Kremlin and the Botes sisters. Okay, is there any sort of like tactic I take it? Um, okay, let's attack the undefended piece. Looks good. Mm, mm, mm. I got my eyes on the old heads, but hey, that's my one, mate. Alexander's mine. You can have Andrea. Alex is mine, boy. Um, yeah, Alex, Anna. I mean, they're lovely people as well. Right? Obviously, they are beautiful. But the good thing, I think Alex is into hiking as well. So Alex is I think Alex and I think they both like hiking. Okay, that's just a free pawn. That's another defender here. Look at me, I'm already like she likes hiking, man. I'm just this and that, blah blah. Um, one can only dream. You're allowed to dream. You're allowed to dream of 2000 Elo. I heard she loves mushrooms. That's it. She loves mushrooms. She loves chess. She loves hiking. Uh, she loves reggae. She loves rhymes. I heard she loves poetry. I heard she loves hip hop. I heard she loves Tilo talks. No. Um, I'm gonna wake up in a minute, and I'm gonna wake up. I'll wake up like I'm gonna wake up and I'm bloody back to 1800 Elo. And it's all just they're playing on that river for charity. To be fair, I haven't watched their content in ages. I used to watch like Anna, Alex, and Joe. Like when I first got into chess, I watched them all the time. I think like and Gotham Chess, the same as Gotham Chess. I still watch Gotham Chess content because I just can't help it because he's such a G. But generally, I don't really watch too much of them big content creators just because of they don't need me to watch them. Do you know what I mean? I try to watch smaller content creators now. Me being a small content creator myself, like if I want people to support me, I need to support others. But not only for that reason, I just like it's yeah, like obviously their content's great, and don't get me wrong, I still would watch like their interviews, and if interesting things come up, people like Dino, I love Dino and stuff like that. But it's like what Gotham Chess says, like when if you ever watch him, and people donate and sub to him, he's like, look, don't donate to me, don't sub to me, go and do it for another streamer. Like, I don't need any more money, I don't, and that's how you know I'm a true fan. I don't watch him really anymore. I buy his book, I buy his, what I'm gonna say, I bought his book, I buy his thing. He's done like I support him in the best possible way, and I supported him, and I still watch him just because I can't help it, and I still watch Anna. I do still watch a bit of their content, but on a day-to-day basis, I don't really watch their content like anymore, but I did used to. Okay, this looks like a beautiful fork. Am I missing something? He can come here, which would actually be a beautiful double attack, but my knight is defended, so maybe I could try. It's probably not the best move though. Maybe I should just come here and hit the rook. Shouldn't play hope chess and just be like, oh, because he's a lower player, he might not see it. I should try and play the best move. We've got a beautiful tactic here as well. Set the rook for my lateral levy. Boom, 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 boom. And again, principally speaking, activate your queen. Can I move into my opponent's half of the board? This is another thing. There's another advanced video, some from Chess Remote Academy. Maybe you could watch it anyway, but especially if you're someone who's above 1500, and it just basically talks about it shows you great examples of counter attacking and that idea of what I just said in the most like it really shows you the potential of following this idea of can I move into my opponent's half of the board and attack, because that's generally where your active squares are as well, right? Like here, like this is effectively like almost like an outpost. It ain't technically, but let's just say it is. And you can see how it's already helping with tactics, right? Like all the pieces in my opponent's half of the board at the moment, I've literally got a checkmate in for it on the board. Like if my opponent just makes a random move now, like here, actually that would actually stop it. But I could just go here and then it would still be on the board. Okay, this is GG. Alright. Thanks for that game. Hi, watching from South Africa. Big up yourself, 1913, 9:13. Wow, I thought it'd be later in South Africa. We basically got the same time zone. It's like 8:13 here, live from London. Big up yourself. Join the game, George. Like the stream, give us a follow. Tilo Talks on all platforms and chess.com. I don't know if you play chess, but I'm playing my viewers at the moment, mate. So if you want a game, hit me up because we're going to be ending the stream soon. GG's Tiger. Thank you for giving me that game. Um, Appreciate the love. It's unrated, by the way, George, or whoever else. Same, I like to watch smaller codes, okay, guys. Tilo with the Elo. Big up Azam. Azam, do you want a game? Anyone else want to? Oh, is it caught by his shorts? Yeah, no, I love like Gotham's reviews and things like that as well, of like the brilliant games. That's probably what I watch the most of him when he like analyzes, Sindaroff in the candidates and things like that. I try to watch other people who do that sort of similar stuff, but I love Levy. I mean, look at my profile picture. He's in my bloody profile picture. I can't help but not watch him, but I try not to because if I know as a true fan, he wouldn't want me to. He would want me to support other people in the chess world. The guy is a bloody got tens of millions. He don't need my eyeballs. He's got everyone else's eyeballs. Everyone else is watching him, right? Dr. Evil has challenged me. Unrated. Big up yourself. I'm assuming you're a viewer. Tilo with the Elo. Obviously, if you guys watch him, you know, what I mean, watch Andrea, watch whoever, like, especially as a beginner. When I was a beginner, I feel like they're the best people to get people into. Like, Levy must have got millions of people into chess. Him alone. Like, people like Andrea, Alex, obviously they're beautiful people, so I'm sure that helps. You know, it's not like they're difficult on the eye. Um, but they're great chess players as well. You know, they're both better than me, put it that way, for sure. Same with Anna. Anna's just like lovely. Like she's just same as Alex. Alex is just like not that she's not lovely. She is lovely, but Anna's probably like the nicest person in the whole chess world. Or David Howe actually. Big up David Howe, but he ain't really a content creator. I mean, he's a grandmaster, right? And a commentator, one of the best commentators, especially now. Now Niski's gone. R.I.P. My brother. 2100 Elo. Big up yourself, Isaac. Nice. We just finished our road to 2000 on Rapid. We hit road to 2000, as you can see, I'm 2000 here. Last week, bro. Literally last week. Then we had a few days off streaming, and we've come back with a brand new wrap. And we're going for 1800 Blitz, and then we're going to go for 2100 Elo on Rapid. I kind of wanted to get to, because my goal is to get to 2000 Blitz, but I know I won't get to 2000 Blitz without, I need to improve my chess understanding. Everyone who I see is 2000 Blitz, people like Blunderman, Shams, who are going for 2000 Blitz. Shams recently got 2000 Blitz the other day, and I can just see their repertoire, etc., is 100% better than mine. Their understandings are better than mine. Their openings, I haven't got great opening theory, if I'm honest. I probably need to invest in a chessable course or something. I've never played over the board or been to a chess club or a chess coach. I've just kind of been playing consistently these last couple of years. Okay, let's just go here. Thank you, sir. Oh, Marcel. Yeah, we hit road to 2000. Marcel, you've been in the chat before. You've been in the stream before. You was watching me on my road to 2000, I'm pretty sure. You've been in my stream a few times, bro. We hit it. We hit it, bro. We hit it the other day, bro. Where was you? Where was you? No, I'm joking. Yeah, mate. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. I'm sure you was here when I was 70. My first stream, guys, although my peak was 1800 something, 4 months ago, 136 days it took me from when I first started streaming, and I was 1750 on my first stream. So we got over 250 elo in 136 days. We hit 1900 for the first time 99 days ago on stream, and then it took us 99 days to hit from 1900 to 2000. With the odd break here and there, plus we would do Untitled Tuesday every Tuesday, so we would do Blitz on Tuesday and etc. etc. But generally speaking, you get what I'm trying to say. That is not. It's a free pawn, but it's poisoned, right? I guess he could play that, but it would be risky as hell. I mean, I've got a couple moves to just add so many attackers onto it. Obviously, I need to activate this bishop ASAP and close off his one. Kind of got a double fianchetto going on. Fianchetto. The Italian, kind of like Pierce or Indian. What did we start with? Okay, it was Pierce again. I'm just autopilot and Pierce. Wow. I mean, so we got some beautiful tactics here, but he has got this. Interesting. Interesting. So maybe I need to play here first. This wasn't a simple. I didn't see this idea. Not so simple. I wanted to come here. Hit me with a check. Go there. Come back. Because I thought if I had this and if he plays here, I'd have this fork. But I wouldn't even be able to because the bishop pinning the pawn. So I couldn't even do it even if I wanted to. I could. obviously play here. That is the winning move. Don't know why I didn't see that. I go here, and it's just GG. Right? Okay. And if he goes here, we can maybe kick the bishop away, or do we just instantly take the pawn? Yeah, we maybe. Oh no, but then if he goes there, he would be eyeing my queen. Maybe we just play it here. Even though it blunts my bishop, it should be enough. Obviously, if he pins. I think we're good. Let me have a little bit more of my ginger drink. Probably already calculated this, so I'm just playing it. God damn that. That ginger, it's like it burns, but it just tastes so good. Why is he doing that? What's the idea behind that? Okay. But like something devious there. He's sitting there going laughing with his Dr. Evil, Mr. What's his name? I ain't seen Austin Powers in years, mate. It gotta be 10 years. I think I think I've maybe watched that film like once or twice. 2000, you were like 1800, 97, yeah, maybe Rookie 7, but 95, F4, F6, yeah, good, yeah, I was 1800 when you watched, nice. Yeah, man, you come a long way, bro. Trust the process, guys. Trust the process. If you're working towards a goal, whatever it be, maybe. Whether it's something cerebral, like chess, or you're studying, or you're doing some fitness, trying to get your first pull up, your first muscle up, whatever, this and that. You just trust the process, right? Especially chess. Chess isn't like, obviously when it comes to like your body and things like that, it's just science, right? Like it isn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like you eat correctly, or you eat more, you cut down on your food, whatever. You start eating things, you train, you go to like, it's literally 2 + 2 is 4. Like this would be a good move. Okay, let's just have him go to queen quick before he does that. Well, actually, that would be a blunder, not a blunder, but he could obviously take back. But we'd have this check into Mitzel. I'd like to say even chess, but chess sometimes it's hard to, you can think that you're not improving, right? Okay, now he defends that square. So maybe we should just trade. Okay, let's just not complicate it. Let's go here. Also, I have to activate my rook now. Did kind of want to give this check, but just helps him get to this diagonal, this outpost. Remember, chess captures threats. You don't just check because there is a check, right? When you're as a low player, that can be another thing that you do as well. When you first find out chess captures threats, you're like, oh yeah, awesome. I can do a check capture threats, right? Okay, let's just push. Okay, GG. Does anyone else want a game? We'll do one more before we got a rock and roller. Marcel, did you want a game, brother? I think I got you as a friend, didn't I? Big up, Shaw. Big up yourself. That was fast. Hey, like that's what happens, bro. 2000, mate. It's 2000, mate. You know what I mean? We got guns now, bullets. Um, Shah, you're doing so good, mate. You're doing so good as well. We had a little look on your account the other day. I don't normally look at people's accounts. I mean, sometimes I used to do. I do BBJ. It's like waking up from black belt choking you and you don't know what happened. Yeah, yeah, BJJ. I done BJJ for about a year. I kind of want to do it again, but the reason why I stopped doing it is that I injured my. It wasn't like a bad injury, but I was literally going to the mountains the next weekend, and I wasn't able to hike up the mountain, and all my friends did, and I was like, no, like is this worth it? Like, is this really worth it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I pay to, you know what I mean, Airbnb, all these different things. But of course, little niggles happen and stuff like that. I mean, you can get injured from doing calisthenics or hiking. You know, I've had injuries through training before. Luckily, nothing really ever too serious, except for one time I done my shoulder quite bad. It was actually really bad. But that was really at the start of my journey, and I was just doing too much too soon. I mean, you had to build like a solid basis. That's why every beginner lots of time can rush into things, right? You know, you're trying to you haven't done any exercise for 20 years, and then you're trying to do like make sort of make up for lost ground and stuff like that, trying to do too much too soon. And yeah, long story short, it's like you got weak slowly, ill slowly. Like when you was a kid, you could put your legs behind your head, you could do the monkey bars, you could run for hours, you could play football for hours, you could lift your body weight, you could roly poly, you could do all these sort of stuff, right? You was flexible, and then over time, you're sitting down at desks, you're not training, blah blah. You're on your phone all the time. You know, you're living that city life, you're smoking, you're eating crap food, and that happens over. You didn't just go from like strong to weak overnight, right? And it's the same way if you want to fix it. You can't just fix it quickly. You have to trust the process, do stuff safely, and no, and you can still get injured. Like I get minor injuries anyway. Like the one in BJJ was just like a minor injury. It was just like a little thing on my hip and my knee. Uh, Got twisted up, bro. Got twisted up. Got twisted up by this mofo. No, but I did enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. I did plan to carry on doing it, but then I just kind of it just fell out of my routine. I'm 30 this year. Awesome, awesome. I just hit 32. I was just 32 a few months ago, so we're about the same age. And as more importantly, Alexandra's 30 years old. I think she's 30 anyway. Um, You know, I mean, we're not moving like Russell Brand out here, moving to Andrea. I'm not sure how old Andrea is, but I know that she's good few years younger. Um, right, guys, I'm getting hungry and I need to go to the loo. I've got stuff to do, so just coming for a quick one. But big up everyone inside, all these people who keep coming back. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I hope that you're finding some sort of entertainment, educational value in my content, and I hope you have a blessed Thursday. Thank you, sir. I'm going to see you tomorrow for sure. For sure. We got this. If you can like the stream or give us a follow, anyone inside, big up yourself. If not, all love. No love lost. Have a great evening, morning, lunch, wherever you are. From London to South Africa to Turkey to everywhere in the world. Let's go.